Welcome to the Equi-Heart Pledge. I'm Dr. Jen, and today is the last day of the 30-day Global Heart Experiment with Horse. Thank you so much for joining us for this month full of wisdom, inspiration, and healing. I've made a profound change in my life by spending the 30 days tuning into the wisdom of Horse, and I feel a new energy coursing through me. And so I'm so excited that I committed to these 30 days and that we shared it together. So today, being the final day of a 30-day cycle, I tuned into what the horses wanted me to know. I used the Wisdom Horse meditation, and what I saw once I entered the sacred circle was a beautiful eagle who landed on my right shoulder. An owl landed on my right shoulder, and a golden eagle landed on my left. And they represented endings and beginnings. And what they shared with me is that, of course, endings and beginnings create a circle of life. That endings are always a new beginning. And what they showed me is it helps to embody and symbolize endings and beginnings with a ritual. And they showed me a ritual that we could do. So we're going to do that now, and I invite you to do one for yourself, with or without a horse. So we're going to start our circle of life here where we are at. And the question on this first phase of the circle is, what are we ready to release? So I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes, tune into my body. And once more, it's between my heart and my solar plexus. And what's ready to be released is lack and limitation. Which Saren is starting to confirm there. And so we're going to walk a quarter of the circle, and we're going to send the energies of lack and limitation out the bottom of our feet and ask for it just to be released into Mother Earth. Will you join me, Saren? In this part of the circle, what we're going to tune into is what is standing in the way, what has been holding those patterns in place. So once more, I'm going to close my eyes, tune into my body, and see what's been holding those in place. And what I sense is in the solar plexus, the answer is fear. So for the next quarter of the circle, I'm going to ask for this fear to be released downward into Mother Earth as I walk with Saren and she supports me. And with each breath, I'm just going to be breathing fear out the bottoms of my feet. And for the next quarter of the circle, we're going to ask what is needed to fully release the fear that's been holding the lack and the limitation. So I'm going to breathe into that now. And Saren here is breathing kind of hard over here, helping me, assisting me in this. And what I hear is needed is courage in the heart and light in my energy field. So we're going to go ahead and call those in. Courage and light. We're going to breathe in the energy of courage into the heart and allow it to expand outward and fill my energy field with the light of truth. And then we're going to walk forward with that and see what that feels like. And Frolic's sort of right in our circle, so I think we'll go around her. And I already feel more expansive there with that. So the final part of the circle is what are we ready to call in and embrace? And so I'm going to be quiet and ask what that is. I'm going to tune into my body. And so what comes in is infinite possibility, infinite abundance. So I'm going to go ahead and stand here with Saren and call that in. the infinite abundance of my highest and best and most magnificent self. And I'm going to kneel down for a minute with that and allow Saren to help me with that. And she's just continuing to breathe a heavy breath over my crown here and licking and chewing a little. And I'm just asking her to help me anchor an infinite abundance of my highest and best and biggest self. She's coming down to my third eye now, breathing over that with a big breath. I get the feeling that I'm just supposed to bow down here. Then breathe. And what I got about that is just sort of bowing at the altar of the old self and honoring her as we release the last bits of those patterns that are no longer serving. And we bring in the new. So with that in place, I'm going to stand and walk the last circle, part of the circle. Actually, the whole circle is going to be a whole circle of anchoring in the abundant, infinite self. Would you do that with me? So actually what I got is that we would do this on top of her, and we will call forth that infinite abundance and infinite self and allow her to help me with that. So we're going to walk the final circle on top of Saren and just be imagining the energies anchoring in. And we're going to do that one more time. And then we're just going to stand here and take the sacred chalice position, which is in my new book. And the wind is filling up the sacred chalice here. It feels really nice. I'm going to put one hand on the front of my heart and one hand on the back of my heart. And breathe in. And ask that we just step forward into this ending and into this new beginning with a clear vision for the future, a clear light shining the way, with our feet on the ground and a connection to Mother Earth and Father Sky. We ask to be supported on each step of our journey, to share our brilliance and our gifts with each step of our feet upon our path forward. And so it is. And I'm just breathing in the heart of Horse now to support me on that journey. Melting into the oneness of all that is. knowing that we're never alone, that we always have our soul partners on this beautiful journey of love. And we offer that to you today as well. Breathe in that infinite love of all that is with the help of your horse friends. And I'm just asking Sarah now if she has any last message she wants to share with you guys. And she just wants you to breathe and be the magic. Don't wait for the magic, be the magic. And she says you do that by living your truth with each step. Standing in your truth, speaking your truth, shining your truth through the world. By being a shining example of the truth of your heart. It brings tears to my eyes. Because you can never go wrong by that. By anchoring in the truth of your heart and sharing it with the world. She wants me to send you kisses. And with that, we're complete. Thank you, Sarah. What are you ready to release? And even more important, what are you ready to embrace and invite into your life? Please join me in creating a circle of life today and start moving towards the most magnificent you possible. We'll be doing Wisdom Horse Gems of the Day for once a week for the next year. Please join us. And if you'd like to spend some healing time with the herd, just drop me an email. I'm more than happy to share with you and design a personalized healing retreat to help you embody your most magnificent self with more power, purpose, passion, and playfulness. The herd stands ready to assist you in stepping forward into your most magnificent and brilliant self. This is the year. I invite you to play with us. And until then, may Horse be with you.